I did hit record and we'll be live on YouTube in about 15 seconds here.
All right, Emily, you want to go ahead and take care of saying hello to our syndicated partners?
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the TDC Today Show. I'd like to give special thanks and recognition to our partners of Jay Stoyan of the Disability Channel, Marcus Hart of Transform You Media, Zach Clayton of the PAC Channel, and Lawrence Wingate of Wingate Studios.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Emily. This is Sue Roskopf, and I am thrilled to be here as always. We are here with Kurt Roskopf, as always, as well here. So he is our TDC Today Show. Well, he's not just the TDC Today Show, but TDC ambassador here in the States. And I would like to have him get a chance to say hello, everybody. And I'm going to pass it over and have him join in. Kurt, how are you doing today?
Doing good. So yeah, Sue, when we do these shows, if you could please help me in doing a longer intro of the show. I'm multitasking here on productions and hosting. So we are here at the TDC Today Show USA. The Disability Channel is here always showcasing abilities. We are television by and with people with disabilities and veterans. And we're the TDC Today Show USA, but rest assured, we are here for everybody around the world. So this is a global conversation on disability advocacy and what's going on. We love to be part of the arts community and music community, performing arts, and we are participating in an event called Afro International Film Market and Festival. And so with that, we are doing things in radio, podcasting, live streaming, things with an online presence, digital footprint. We are doing Sirius XM, FM radio, and so a lot of media adventures going on here. And we have today Marianne Waikiki. We know her as well as Mariana de Mexico, and she's got quite a media pursuit here through even going to the extent of finger puppets and with books and app games, and taking the whole thing over to animation movies, and so quite a project through Acts of Kindness book series and everything through the Acts of Kindness project by Marianne Waikiki. So Marianne, you want to give us a little bit more? You're showcasing DonorsChoose, DonorsChoose.org, which allows us to ask people out there to request for their classrooms that these books be funded by those making donations through DonorsChoose. You want to talk more about that and your project?
Well, thank you, Kurt, Emily, and Sue, for always hosting this on Saturdays, and to support all the Transform You Media, Lawrence Wingate, everybody who you just mentioned, and Happy Neighborhood Projects. We met through Happy Neighborhood. So beginning of, I would say, the pandemic, when we were going through it. We were going through it together, and HMP started out small with these events in different cities and multiplied their acts of kindness through different countries now. And look all the many people that we have met through this journey together, the life experience. And I want to share with you about an organization that I found out about a couple of years ago when I was in Hawaii. A friend of mine, Marilyn Rogers, a special ed teacher who's now retired, who had projects with Safe Day Event, introduced me to an organization called DonorsChoose, where teachers can go to this website, take about 10 minutes to fill out for products that are available, Walmart, Amazon, which is where my books are, the Acts of Kindness series. And she posted that she wanted 50 books for her classroom, and she posted it, and needless to say, within 2 weeks, she got funded. So I went out to the school about a month later after the class, read the first book, Underwater Acts of Kindness, introducing Noah, the hard of hearing whale, and Dr. Fingers, the finger spelling hermit crab. And I went to visit Kamali Charter School on the island of Oahu. And they just loved it. We had a slideshow presentation with the Folkmanis puppets. Dr. Fingers was there, Harry the hard of hearing rabbit, Chelsea the courageous sign language chicken. We were passing around the puppets, and we were talking story about ocean cleanup. And there happens to be a huge garbage patch between Hawaii and California. So these sea creatures are heroic and go tackle the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, just like millions of moms and dads who in the military are being of service. So we want to give a great gratitude and thank you for all their service work that they have done. And this also inspired the characters. We have a character named the General of the New Earth Army who recruits Noah the whale to tackle the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. So it's a great story, which led us into Rabbit Acts of Kindness Snow Bully, and which led us into Pono the Hawaiian Polo Pony, and which now is we are creating cool acts of kindness for climate change. So through this pandemic, while we were on HNP, I was creating Apple app games. So you can read the chapters of the book and then go play the game. And you can visit the website actsofkindnessseries.com. Everything will be up next week. We're sharing our happiness over with our partners of Charity Revolution, Trevor Gibbs, who is the web detective. He is also a web detective duck in our next book. And you want to make sure your websites are ADA compliant. If not, you can receive up to a $75,000 fine. So he is helping us launch the Acts of Kindness series website, and you can visit that and see the characters doing the ASL sign language alphabet. You can meet Dr. Fingers, the finger spelling hermit crab, Chelsea, the courageous sign language chicken, Eve, the finger spelling bumblebee, and Greta Gubble on the golf course. So it's been a great fun and a journey, especially from thought to action. And as you can see, you know, receiving that pandemic unemployment assistance helped me really move forward to create this vision and mission. And we want to continue to make that happen. So again, there's an organization called DonorsChoose that you can request copies of the books, and all classroom teachers can get copies of the books from there. So I asked it over to Floyd is kind of going on here, but if you'd like to help read the flyer here with me, I'd really appreciate.
Actually, part of your sound's breaking up, but I think if I heard you correctly, you're just asking if we could help to read what's on here. And glad to do that. So at this point, citizen donors, there are 5,641,000 donors at this point, and we'd love to see that number just keep going on up and up, because that's incredible. How is it that there could be that many that have? So it's a very popular choice here as people are looking for a way to make a difference. This is well established, and they so far have benefited 88,287 schools. I would love to see your local school added to that list. That would be such an amazing accomplishment. And how many kids is this making a difference for? This is huge. 2,498,882 projects have been funded. As far so number of supporters, I'm still blown away by that number. 5,641,671 supporters. How huge is that? Let's see how many more we can make that number grow by before the year is done. If we can even get your local school involved, you must be able to do that pretty easily. I've thought about that. I haven't actually reached out to my local school here yet. I don't know why I haven't. It is so dang easy to make that happen. That is something that I will put on my to-do list to do that and let them know about this program and about the options and opportunities that exist here, because what school wouldn't want to be part of this? And I know with what Marianne has to offer, that's a great option here for schools to take advantage of. It's such a win-win. I love it. Marianne, I know you had said that you had gotten to actually go to a school. What grade level was it that you were participating with at that time? Was it just one grade, or was it the whole school, or how did that all come together?
Well, Sue, what happened was Marilyn Rogers had a classroom, I think maybe about 20 students, and it was special education. So the age group, I can't really tell you because of the level. What did happen and whole acts of kindness program and the books and the interaction with the students and learning the finger spelling alphabet in that hour and a half that I was there. So the principal was well impressed, and yeah, it was just great fun. The books are written for 8 and above, but it's it's the messages for all ages of the heart. So again, if a child is bringing this home, is learning to, they can read it to other family members who may have a problem with reading or dyslexia, and talking story, which is messages of these acts of kindness series books. This is what's happening around our world. We have oceans that are dying, full of garbage. We have anti-bullying happening around, or bullying happening around. And it just gives opportunity people to learn and to service and take action at their, acts of kindness out of their own heart. And again, it's written for all ages of the heart. And, now we got the app games, and you, Sue, your little inner child, and you came out and was showing the app games too, and loved it. And you get to see the characters doing different things. And it's a, finger spelling Bumblebee who gets a Hawaiian lei. And Dr. Fingers gets a Hawaiian lei when he scores it. So, it's, again, all ages of the heart, wherever you are. It's tactile, it's education, it's repetitive, spelling, finger spelling. It's another form of communication. So we're born into this world with limited communication, and basically we have our needs and wants, such as I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, and change my diaper, mommy and daddy. Well, we may be later in life and having a stroke and being in bed with diapers again, or telling our nurse. So these are all just ways of communicating. And they're great fun with all these characters. So it's just been a fun journey to continue to create. Folkmans has a catalog, and they have 200 puppets. And they're at Sea Life Park. They're in Walmart, Target. So again, with this DonorsChoose, you just got to go to DonorsChoose.org. You get your choice. You can go on Amazon and request the books. You can request whatever puppets you'd like to have. And Marilyn also requested like carpeting and air conditioning unit. And she also requested a teapot because she wanted to teach her students how to become like an employee at Starbucks by learning how to make coffee, how to serve coffee, how to measure how much coffee to put in, how much a cup of coffee would cost. And they went around the schools to all the classrooms. And so then now they were the salespeople, just like Starbucks. So all these amazing things for classroom teachers can get funded and requested, and see the statistics right there from an organization from DonorsChoose. So yes. So we need your help to get it into your next school system, the whole district, the whole Wisconsin. There's 30,000 schools in the United States of America. There's 3,000 deafblind schools as well. Again, they can get copies of the books from DonorsChoose.org.
Amazing. And something as simple as learning just those few basic signs that, I remember when my daughter was in daycare, that was something that they taught the kids there too. Just some basic things like how to say more and how and milk, and there's a few basic things that got them ahead. And honestly, we still use some of that kind of thing. We can be at an event today and be across the room and wonder, hey, do you want more whatever it is? If there's, say I'm over in the buffet line and I'm wondering if someone in my family wanted more of something, I can actually catch their eye from across the room and sign those few little things that we are able to communicate from a distance. And simple as that is, it's awesome. And if everybody did that kind of thing, I think they'd be amazed at how much of a difference even something small like that can make. And if you are to meet somebody who actually is not able to verbally communicate like this, but are able to sign, so again, the apps that you have, you're able to very simply learn the letters of the alphabet. Why not do that? You never know when it'll come in handy, where you will be the hero in the room of you're able to do that communication that was needed. And it's a simple thing you can do, and it's fun. So I love what you do, and I love what this all is. So I appreciate all the efforts and all the things that you're doing, Marianne, in all of this. So, and actually, I see we do have another guest that has come on here as well. I think, actually, Kurt, can I bring you back into the conversation to give a proper introduction to our new guest that we have joining us?
Absolutely. So again, we give credit to Jackie Zaccoli, who I also am participating with her with the Spirit of the Game group that is out there, also doing a lot of great work in Africa, in the US, and in the UK. And, so we got this worldwide mantra going on. But Jackie introduced me to Jasper through LinkedIn and so forth. She learned about this great initiative several months ago, the Afro International Film Market and Festival. It is a culmination, and merger is happening with interest on this event coming from many different directions. So the Cape Cod International Film Market and Festival is, kind of, in the foundation of a core part of this. And so Jasper brings us forward, and the group through Jasper, Chief Jasper Johnson here, he has bestowed the honor upon me to be with the group a global partner. And I'm pleased, proud, and privileged to be in this role. And here at the Disability Channel, we are excited for through these films and through this event and through the venue of the Auburn Avenue Research Library in Atlanta, Georgia, where this event is going to take place October 12th through the 14th. How many people with disabilities are going to be partaking and enjoy this, and as it should be in the film industry. So Jasper, are you able to unmute and come in here and expound a little bit? We have Marianne Waikiki here, our friend Marianne.
Right.
We got Sue and
my friend Kurt. I've been away for a while. I traveled out of my state. I'm in another state, very far from my state. And I'm not in the town, I'm in the rural area, trying to sort out some issues that has to do with supporting us in our project in Atlanta. We're trying to get some funding here and there. So I've been making some moves, trying to meet some interested parties, So since yesterday morning, I've been on the road. And that's why I've not been able to participate fully in the things that have been going on. That being said, I want to really appreciate you, Kurt and Sue, for your tireless effort and your encouragement in this whole project. This is really sacrificial, and I sincerely appreciate you all for what you're doing. I pray that God will use this to actually let us know Him more and be able to work with Him in a special way. He should be the one to grant us our heart desire. So you want me to talk about a little bit about Afro?
Absolutely. Let's give it a good feature and help people understand.
Afro, as you know, is Afro International Film Market and Festival, which is the merger of Cape Town International Film Market and Festival and Arise Nigeria. And in 2019, we felt that instead of doing one film festival and market in Cape Town, we should be able to, given the technical know-how we have, given the industry connections we have, it is important we begin to take this market to the global space. And that is what informed the establishment of the Afro International Film Market and Festival, so that it can capture all the nook and cranny of the world where our people are, friends of Africa. And so in the year 2000, there would have been a very mega one in Lagos, but for the pandemic, and then that actually disrupted a lot of things and all that. But this time around, we are fully prepared to launch once again in the United States, because we know that the United States remains the father, so to speak, of the entertainment industry. And so we are taking this message of collaboration, global partnership to Atlanta, Georgia. And this event is US Africa Film Summit and Expo 2023, which is going to take place from the 12th to the 14th of October 2023. And so what has informed going to the US is because it's important as Africans and friends of Africa to begin to build partnership with brands like Lionsgate, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime. And these are companies and establishments in the United States. And Africa has very large catalog of contents. We have huge contents in Africa, but distributing it has been a major problem. Marketing it has been a major problem. And so we felt that if we're able to create a market that will expose and showcase the talents and artists of African origin, it will begin to make a lot of sense, to the entertainment community all over the world. That is what has informed what we're doing. So this event is basically put together to see how we can build collaboration, like I said, and also create awareness of the beautiful story coming from Africa. That Africa is not just about war, crisis, famine, and disease. Africa is also a beautiful place to live. It's also a beautiful place to do business. It's also a beautiful place to shoot movies and do some co-production activities. So that being said, this is in a nutshell what Afro International Film Market and Festival. We've got our chapters right now in 25 nations of the world. By this time next week, I'll be in Paris to meet with the officials of the French establishment in charge of audiovisual. They're trying to build some level of collaboration with Afro International Film Market and Festival, so that by next year, we can be part of the Cannes Film Festival that is actually taking place now, and be able to also take our film market to France. After my meeting in France, I will be proceeding to Netherlands, where we have a chapter, and I'll be meeting some theater owners in Netherlands, because the next 2 months we're going to premiere about 3 movies from Africa in the Netherlands, very powerful blockbuster movies. And these movies and this content are supervised and organized by Afro International Film Market and Festival. So between now and the October event, we are going to be very, very busy. As I speak to you right now, I've just been given the Schengen visa, that's what we call it here. Schengen visa means visa to the EU countries. And before the visa came, I was a guest of the Embassy of French for us to discuss this. So the message is going, the message is moving. And I want to encourage everybody who loves the creativity and culture of Africa, interested in partnership, who's interested in investing into one of the biggest and most attractive film industry in the world, that Hollywood. Nollywood is the biggest and most attractive film industry in the world right now, because we've got the talents, we've got the market as well. We've got over 70% youth population who are connected to internet. So it's a place you can invest, and of course, you get huge return on your investment. So I want to encourage everybody. Let's make this our thing. Let's make this project a community affair, so that we can all be part of it. No matter the gender, the color, the tribe, the creed, and of course religion. Afro International Market is a gift from Africa to the world, and that's what we are preaching: global peace, unity, and economic partnership. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Carl.
Thank you so much, Jasper. We're so glad you're here with us today and that we're able to share more information about what this all is. We are going to be having another episode of World of Ability coming up shortly. I hope you can stick around with us and we can dive in a little more in depth with some details of what is all in the works. Before we go, I do want to do one quick announcement that is for the Disability Channel. They have a Good Friends World Tour 2023 coming up, and it's going to be all music, and it's going to be on the go, actually. So you can find information with goodfriendsworldtour.com. I'll say again, goodfriendsworldtour.com, where they are going to be touring the USA and Canada and coming soon to a venue near you with this tour. There's going to be a lot of music and whatnot that will be going around, and it's going to be supporting the Disability Channel and some partners with that. So we are, they're sharing their journey with millions of people worldwide with performance, radio, TV, social media, and all proudly sponsored by the Disability Channel and its valued partners. So I want to make sure everyone is aware of the Good Friends World Tour coming your way soon. So thank you so much, Emily. I'm going to pass this over to button this all up. But for Kurt and I, we are always glad to be here with TDC Today Show USA. And with that, Emily, over to you.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We are here every Saturday at 1 and 1:30 p.m. Central Time. So I encourage everybody to tune in, whether that's on our social media pages or here with us on Zoom. And encourage everybody to.
Emily, what time is the next episode? Another meeting tonight. What time? Please let me know.
We're starting in 2 minutes, Jasper. We're going to do a wrap up of this, and we go right into World of Ability right after Emily's done.
Okay. Same link, right? Same link.
Yes, same link.
Yeah, you can just stay here.
Yeah, this is the link. We're just staying here. We're just going to do a little reboot. We're just ending our TDC Today Show USA. We're just going to do a switch over. It'll just take us a half a minute. We'll be right in the World of Ability right here in the Zoom right now. Same link.
Let me join you back in a few minutes. Just give me a few minutes. I'll join you back. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
Yeah, whatever works
Jasper.
best for you.
All right.
That'll be fine.
Where was I? So if anybody has any questions, comments, so on, to please connect with us. And thanks again to Jay, Marcus, Zach, and Lawrence. So wish everybody a safe and productive week and to stay happy.
Recording stopped.